Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing your weekly horoscope reading. Cross-watchers are welcome. Anybody is welcome who believes that there's guidance here for them. If you're drawn to this reading, it's for you. All right, so Aquarius. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm tuning into a collective energy of whoever is watching this reading, tuning into your higher self with the intentions to translate the most important messages that you need to hear right now. Divine messages of guidance that will help you during your week. So, let's get going. All right, Aquarius. In the past, we have the energy of the Five of Cups in reverse. Looks like you are coming out of a period of time of grieving, sadness, loss. All right. So what does Aquarius need to know? What are the most important messages that Aquarius needs to know right now? Looks like you are coming out of a period of grieving and ready to take action, ready to move forward. But there's this waiting, this energy of waiting for something to come in. Looks like you had some burdens. There's this exhaustion coming out of that grieving. And before you move forward, it's like, hey, I know you're excited to move forward, or you're ready to move forward, especially to get out of that grief and that sad energy, but there's something that you need to let go of first. And it was like, feels like you don't, in the past, it's like an inability to see a different perspective, and it feels like you keep carrying these burdens, this something that's not yours, and there's this desire to move forward, to jump ahead, to get out of this grief. It's very painful to process this grief, and so I'd rather just move forward. I don't want another perspective. I don't want to see things differently. It feels like feeling very stuck, unable to, I just want to move on. I want to move forward. I'm tired of grieving this, but there's something that you are carrying forward with you, and a different perspective. So it was keeping you very stuck, and a bit bitter, criticizing, and unable to move on from whatever is causing this grief. So Aquarius, in present energy, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. This is coming out of a period of indecision, coming out of a period of time where you felt like there were two choices and you were keeping yourself unable to see that there were other opportunities, other perspectives, other directions, other ways of seeing this. But there's something that kept you really unable to make a decision, kept you kind of stuck. It looks like you're coming out of that stuckness. It looks like you're willing to look at the pain. It feels like pain in your environment, but it feels like it's bringing up this pain from the past. It feels like you're willing to, where you were unable or unwilling to look at things differently in the past and see things from a different perspective. It looks like now there's a willingness to look at pain and betrayal that's happened to you, realizing that you've survived this. It looks like someone's in your energy. Feels like who you're blaming. This pain you're projecting, like this came from this person. Someone who might use sexual, they're charismatic, their sexual attraction. This person uses their sexuality to get what they want, uses their charisma, uses others' desire. Feels like you're really looking at how either embodying that type of energy yourself or someone outside of you, how that's created a lot of pain in your life. You've got an opportunity for a new beginning, but there's still this heartbreak and betrayal energy. So again, I'm getting that, a desire to move forward, a desire, I want to get out of this. I want to move away. I want to take action. I don't want to be where I'm at. I don't want to feel how I'm feeling. But there's a lack of addressing and letting go of what's burdening you. And what's burdening you is the pain of betrayal. Someone really betraying you. Someone that you put first, that they put you second, third, fourth, last. You're really looking at this pain. And it's the beliefs around this pain that you're still carrying. You haven't really processed this pain, these wounds in a way so they can release, so you can have this opportunity, so you can take this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity. It's like a new timeline opening up, but you're needing to release these beliefs that are keeping you stuck, maybe blaming someone else, maybe staying in victim mentality. All right, Aquarius, messages from your higher self is the King of Swords. Someone who's very clear, very logical, very truthful, very direct. It's about clarity. I'm seeing things clearly. I'm keeping my heart out of this. Can you hear that snoring? It's my bulldog. All right. There's some clarity coming through. It's time to see things clearly. It's time to see the truth. Again, the Two of Swords in reverse. Getting out of a period of indecision, a period of, I don't know what move to make because I haven't really seen everything yet. I'm still missing something. Feels like you are getting very clear about self-love. Ace of Cups. So you've got new energy coming in, Aquarius. It's new energy in the 3D. It's tangible. It's a path with growth on it and abundance. And there's also this path of love that's opening up. It looks like you're realizing that the foundation that caused the pain was a lack of self-love. The foundation of self-love is what is the answer, is your answer. When I love myself and I put myself first, when I put myself first, my heart, because I'm in the driver's seat of my life. I make the choices for me. And when I love myself and I really explore what loving myself is, healthy boundaries, seeing things honestly, being truthful with myself, taking care of myself, loving myself, nurturing myself, making choices that are self-loving. And when my cup is full, I can overflow and give to others, be giving and generous to others. There's something about self-love that's at the heart of this. Feels like what you've been looking for. To love yourself. And when you show yourself how to love yourself, when you learn how to love yourself, body, mind, soul, then you will have others who show up as a reflection of that love in your experience. Wow. Wow, wow. All right, Aquarius, your challenge this week is the moon. Something, deep hidden emotions. Emotions that have been suppressed, repressed, ignored, numbed out. Emotions that have kept you stuck and unable to move forward, and also has attracted disloyalty, a lack of loyalty for yourself. Feels like making others and what they want and their desires more important than your needs. Chronically putting others before yourself. It looks like it's a challenge to realize that you can transmute these energies. You can create an alchemical reaction. You don't have to carry this betrayal with you forever. You don't have to carry this pain and these beliefs with you. It feels like the challenge is to let go of whoever this is who bullied you, who was very competitive with you. Someone who didn't care. They lacked feeling and care. Feels like you're learning how to love yourself, to not be a victim any longer. By letting go of this pain and this betrayal, by feeling the feelings as they come through to be felt, and being the observer of those feelings, those very uncomfortable emotions, and saying, you have a place. These emotions have taught me a lot about myself. You belong here. And without the storyline, letting go of the storyline and letting the feelings move through you, process through, and move on. Feels like there's a lot of wisdom to be gleaned from these experiences. And by repressing the emotions and not acknowledging them, not feeling them to heal it, you are also suppressing a great deal of wisdom. And boy, 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 are you primed for wisdom, right? That internal knowingness, this beautiful wisdom that's a different level than the storyline. You have to detach from a storyline, whatever story you've been telling yourself over and over again. Can you let that go and get to another level of perspective so you can utilize what's happened, so you are empowered by it and not victimized by it? All right, what's hidden is the Nine of Swords. Your nervous system, for someone, it feels like there's a lot of tension, anxiety. By repressing these emotions, by not allowing them to surface, and by not wanting to feel these intense emotions that you've kept hidden and repressed, even from yourself, it feels like your body is, your nervous system is, it feels like tension, stress. Oh my gosh. Whew. High anxiety. You might not even realize, because this has become the new normal, this heightened nervous system, fight or flight, adrenals. My breathing has become more shallow and just breathing like up here instead of deep breaths that go into my belly. By trying to resist these feelings, the resistance is causing more stress and than the actual emotions of just facing them and allowing those feelings to come up to be felt. Feels like you've rushed through. I don't want to grieve. I want to move on. But you're in this state of Ten of Wands, carrying all this burden with you. So it's exhausting. It's depleting. It might be making it difficult to sleep at night, to recover. There's definitely this burnout kind of energy that's coming through. All right. What's hidden is that you've just been very guarded and defensive. It feels like you're guarding against your own feelings, your own emotions. I don't want to see this. I don't want to feel this. I just want to move through this. I just want to soldier on. I don't want to address the woundedness. I don't want to address the exhaustion. I just want to be prosperous and feel secure and stable. But instead, I feel like I'm always just trying to, I'm feeling this instability, this constantly not being able to really be as secure and stable and grounded as I want to be, as I'd prefer to be. Because I've got this habit of walking away from anything, from feeling emotions, from addressing emotional difficulties. It looks like what's hidden is this perpetual just avoidance of what's causing this pain, and just moving to the next thing. For some of you, it might be sexual. Like, it's just easier to start something new and fiery, but you're bringing until you deal with these emotions, until you heal them, until you release them, then you're carrying this wherever you go. You can change locations, you can change relationships, but you're still carrying the same vibration with you. And so it's creating very similar cyclical patterns. All right, Aquarius, the opportunity this week is Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like you have an opportunity to shift your focus. Wherever you send your focus, your attention, whatever you are focusing on, that energy grows. Whether it's thought, word, and deed, like action. And it looks like there's a shift in how and what you're going to focus on. There's a lot of insecurities and instability that's coming up. This is very internal. Feeling like I can't do this. Feeling like this is too much. It feels like there's a lot of fear around. It's easier to blame and project blame and continue to be a victim. There's an opportunity to shift that focus and address, where this is happening, why this is repeating, what type of insecurities and instabilities I have. And it looks like this week there's a real transformation, an ending of an old way of believing and a new way, a new you. And it begins with realizing where you've been lying to yourself, where you've been ignoring red flags, where you've been telling yourself a story that might make you comforted but isn't the truth. It looks like you start out, there's this, I want to love myself. I want to nurture a path of self-love and self-care, and it feels new and a bit awkward. And that's A-okay, because it feels like you getting used to this new way of being, stepping out. I'm willing to step out and try a new path where I put my heart first, where I put my soul first and make decisions that are loving and caring for me. If I am the decider, if I choose, if I'm the one making choices, if I'm the main character in my story, what do I wish for myself? Do I wish that I allowed someone who hurt me, who I got hurt in a connection, I was very wounded. It's where we started, coming out of grief, someone who really wounded my heart. If I'm the observer and detached from my life and kind of reading and watching it as a movie or a story, if I'm watching from above and observing, what do I wish that my character, my avatar would do? Do I wish that they would stay in pain cycles and give their power away to whoever hurt them and decide never to love again because I don't want to experience that pain again? Or do I want my character to get back in there and figure out what was happening and to have an amazing, loving life? What is it that you, as the observer and the manager and director of your life, the main character, what is it that you want? moving forward. It looks like you're starting to really own and make decisions from that standpoint, instead of allowing past pains to dictate your future. Wow. All right, Aquarius. Your possible outcome is the Six of Cups in reverse. There's a new way of perceiving your past wounds, a new relationship. Instead of I'm victim to these wounds where there was a lack of love in the past, I'm learning from them. I'm switching the story. I'm switching my beliefs. I'm switching the story that I've told myself. Feels like you're learning how to talk to yourself in a way that's empowering. I love myself. I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm talented. I love what I bring to the table. I love my open heart and my capacity to love someone and love myself. I'm very skilled. I'm very capable. I've had a lot of experience in the past, and I've gained a lot of wisdom from those experiences. Those experiences and heartache have created a great deal of compassion within me. I'm learning how to let go and forgive myself and others. I'm learning how to feel feelings and heal myself. It feels like communicating, loving communication with yourself. As you start, big shift. As you let go of and switch how you perceive your past wounds, that your beliefs, instead of being victim to your past, you are allowing those wounds to make your heart more open, stronger. I'm not going to give my power away to fear and worry about pain. I'm going to heal my heart, open it, love myself. And it looks like you attract that by shifting this energy, by shifting this woundedness. A lot of people show up in response to this. Very loving, very nurturing, very caring. It's like the more you make this a safe place for yourself and your soul, then others respond to that. They realize that you are safe. You're not going to, you know how to take care of yourself. You know how to take care of your heart. You're compassionate. You love yourself, and that creates an opportunity to invite others who also love themselves, who are very caring and open-hearted, to come in. So I'm getting possible romance here as well as friend groups. It's like a new timeline opens up, a new way of being. It feels a little wonky, not gonna lie. I also got that in the opportunity. It feels new to you. It feels a little awkward, like you haven't been down this road before. You've been down the wounded warrior, the victim mentality, very painful way of perceiving you and your path. But now it's changing. You're learning something new. It looks like you're detaching from people in your environment who are a bit ungrounded. They don't nurture. They might be more concerned with how things appear than the reality of them. And it looks like you're not allowing anyone else to dictate how you should show up in the world. Feels very like a very new way of being. I keep getting that new energy, new opportunities, new perspective, new paths. This is very new energy coming in for you. Wow. It feels like as you start making this journey at the beginning of the week and shifting this, people come in, and there's also, it's like you're realizing oh, this is wonderful. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. And then you're also like, yeah, this not so much. Feels like people coming in and new energy, and then letting go of partnerships or other connections where there's no growth, there's no stability or security. Looks like you're definitely feeling in your element by the end of the week. The people or situations that are no longer for you, it feels like you're cutting them out. And people are, quite frankly, it looks like you might go no contact, or cutting people off, or you're coming off as a bit icy, but it doesn't, they're perceiving you as cold. But it feels like you're, boy. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Spirit. It's like once you really tune into your nervous system and start healing and taking care of yourself and get that nervous system, and you feel more calm and more at peace, then when you notice people, when people come into your energy and you feel wonderful, you feel great around them, that's a yes. So you're like, yes, I would like to be around you. I'd like to continue this. And then once your nervous system is nice and relaxed, then you can also notice if someone comes into your energy and you're like, oh, I'm now nervous. I don't feel good physically. I feel anxious. I feel confused and uncertain around this person during, before, getting together, after. That's your body trying to tell you something. Feels like you're really listening to your intuition, your nervous system. You're not just trying to logic your way and see things, but by clearing out a lot of these emotions, you're able to really feel your body. Feels like you've kind of been numbing out and trying to avoid feeling things. Once you finally allow yourself to feel things, then you can feel that, oh my gosh, my nervous system, I haven't really been in my body very much. And by having that, healing that connection with your body, then you're much more easily able to discern who's for you and who's not. Wow. All right, Aquarius, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful for you. If you liked this reading and it resonated, if you'd hit that like button, that would be so wonderful. I'd really appreciate that. That helps me grow this channel and continue to do these readings. And if you are interested in more readings like this and you haven't already, if you can hit that subscribe button, and then you'd get more of these readings in your feed. I do the weekly zodiac horoscope readings. I also do daily psychic tarot reading, and on the weekends the daily readings are a love reading and a business and finance reading. So there's a lot here. You don't want to miss it. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius. Bye.